I got called from the emergency department by one of my orthopedic surgery colleagues, and this has been 5 to 7 years ago now. And he said, "Hey, Johnny," he said, "you think you could come in and take a look at this?" And I said, "Well, what's going on?" And he said, "Well," he said, "I got this young guy here, and he said, you just got to see this. You're not going to believe it." He said, we're going to have to go to surgery tonight. And he said, "I really need your help." I said, "Okay, I'll be right there." Had no idea what was going on. Great friend of mine, great surgeon. And if he said, "Hey, we're going to have to take this patient to surgery," then, okay, well, that meant, he needs me and pretty quick. So I go in, and by the time I get there, he already had the patient in the room. And so
in the operating room?
In the operating room.
Okay.
And this was like within 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. And I'm like, holy cow. So we're outside the room, and he comes out and he says, "Hey," he says, this guy is a carpenter and he's a framer." And he said, "I don't know if you know anything about framers." And I said, "Well, a little bit." And he said, "Well," he goes, "you know those automatic nail guns they use?"
Uh-oh.
I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, he was resting his nail gun on his leg, and he put a nail through his leg, and not just any nail. This is a nail.
Big ass nail.
Big nail." And I go, okay. So they put him to sleep. They roll him over into the prone position, so face down. And so then I go in with this orthopedic surgeon, and we're looking at this nail that is in the popliteal fossa, so behind the knee, and there's only about an inch sticking out. And immediately I said, "Is anything coming out the front? Is there anything coming out of his patella?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "This nail is coming right to the surface of the patella, but it didn't, as best I can tell, it didn't penetrate the patella." He said, "But I'm worried it's right through the artery or the vein."
Yes, that's
and
the pop.
I said, okay. So we operate on this guy and made a little 2-inch incision and exposed everything. And this nail, you got to understand, the artery and the vein in that circumstance are intimately together. There's just no way. There's no way to get anything between them. And this nail went right between them and did not injure either one of them. So we were able to remove the nail. Did not have to put one suture in anything. Closed the soft tissue. Obviously cleaned everything up. Closed the soft tissue. Took the fellow to the recovery room. And I'm sitting in the lounge dictating a note when the orthopedic surgeon walks in, and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "you're not going to believe this." I said, "What else?"
"What else?"
And he goes, "A guy just got up out of recovery room and left." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "He just got up and left."